Welcome to the second part of our eccentrically welded connections, and let us now have our example problems. So example number 1, the plate is connected to the column using 8 mm fillet welds. So we are now required to determine the following: shear stress due to load alone, shear stress due to moment, and the maximum shear stress. Okay, so let us first have our shear stress due to load alone. Okay? So first, due to load alone. Again, paano na nga daw natin tong kinukuha? We just divide it by the total number, right? Total length natin. So we have PD is equal to P over L. Ano ba yung given na P sa atin? Actually, yung given nga lang sa atin is a vertical, right? So, vertical lang, 140 kilonewton. So, we have 140 kilonewton divided by the total length. So, ang meron lang tayo dito is just dalawa, right? Itong nasa taas at yung nasa ibaba. So, pantay lang din naman sila. So, ibig sabihin, we just multiply it by 2. So, the total length is 250 times 2. And the PD now here will be get ay, that is 0.28 kilonewton per mm. Okay? And then, since ang hinahanap sa atin is shear stress, so we just use the formula FV is equal to PD over 0.707 W. Okay, so ano yung PD natin? Again, that is 0.28 and that is in kilonewton. So we have to multiply it by 1,000 para maging newton per mm. Divided by 0.707 at may binigay sa atin na W and that is 8 mm fillet weld. Alright, so with this, ang makukuha natin na value ni FV ay equal kay 49.505 megapascals. At dahil dito, this is already now our final answer. Okay, next naman natin, we are asked to solve for the due to moment, the shear stress due to moment. Okay, so with this, ang gagawin lang natin is to solve first for our moment. Okay? So, since isa lang naman din yung ating given na load, we can assume na ito ay already clockwise, right? So, paano ba natin makukuha pala yung ating center? So, since symmetrical naman ito, malalaman na natin agad na andito ang kanyang center, right? So, if you are not like parang duda kayo na ito yung center natin, then you can solve it using the Varignon's theorem. Okay? So, let us solve first for our M clockwise, positive clockwise. So we have 140 kilonewton, multiply it by the moment arm. Okay, the moment arm will be half of 250, which is 125 plus 300 mm, right? So that will be 125 plus 300 mm. So makukuha natin na value ni M ay equal kay 59,500 kilonewton millimeter. Okay? So, next step naman natin is before we proceed to our PMX and PMY, let us solve first for our J. Okay? So, again, ano na nga formula natin sa polar moment of inertia? That is just equal to the summation of L multiplied by L squared over 12 plus X squared plus Y squared. Okay? So, dun muna tayo sa taas. Okay, so yun nasa taas muna. Ano ba yung length ng nasa taas? That is 250. Okay, then we multiply it by, same pa din, 250 squared divided by 12. Okay, now the question is, meron ba silang x distance? Okay, tignan natin. Nasaan ba ang center ng ating weld sa taas? Di ba nandito? And then ito yung ating center of the connection. So, pareho sila, right? Nag-pass through sila sa iisang linya. So, ibig sabihin, we don't have x value. So, that is 0 squared. Plus, what about y? Okay, kitang-kita naman na natin agad, di ba? Meron tayo ditong y distance. Okay, ngayon, take note. In y distance, it should not be from the center of the um, weld. It will just be dito lang sa mismong pinagweldan. Bakit? Diyan kasi tayo nagkakaroon ng shearing. Okay? Dito lang tayo magkakaroon ng shearing. So therefore, your y distance is just from the center of your connection papunta dito mismo sa pagitan lang ng weld natin at ng plate natin. Okay? And that is kalahati ni 200 which is 100. That is 100 squared. Okay? So, take note na yan po ay para doon pa lang sa una. May pangalawa pa tayo. Ito ay nasa baba. Okay? Di ba pareho lang naman sila? So, ang mangyayari, multiply na lang natin sa dalawa. So, with that, we can now solve for our J, and our J will be equal to 7,604,166.667 cube. Okay, cube na siya. Bakit? Kasi we have here and then squared. So, pag pinagsama natin, cube. Okay, so that is our J. Next natin, we can now solve for our PMX and PMY. O, unahin muna natin si PMX. So, Pmax now is just equal to, again, the formula is just MRY over J. So, yung M natin is equal to 59,500 kilonewton mm. Then, we multiply it by RY. Okay, ma'am, paano yung RY natin? Hindi naman natin alam. Sino ba yung pinaka-critical? Okay, so actually, kung titignan natin, kahit saan naman dyan, kahit saan, magiging pareho lang yung value, right? Pero actually, ang pinaka-critical natin dito is sino ba yung pinaka-magre-resist sa kanya. Okay. Di ba kung tutuusin, parang itong part na ito? Bakit? Kasi, kapag ito, habang bumababa yan, kailangan niyang i-resist ito. Okay? Right? Pag ni-resist kasi niya yan, kumbaga, parang siya yung pinakaunang masisira eh. Tama? Kasi habang nagbibigay ng load ito, siya yung pinaka malapit. Okay? So therefore, ito, let's say na ito yung pinaka-critical sa atin. And even naman lagay mo dito, or dito, same pa rin naman sila ng magiging distance, right? Okay. So with that, we have now, we multiply it by the RY, and RY natin ay equal kay 100. Then, we divide it by the J. Ang J natin is 7,604,166.667. At ang makukuha natin kay Pmax ay equal kay 0.782 kilonewton per mm. And we store this to A. Okay, next, what about for PM? Sorry, this is not Pmax. This is PMX. So this is now PMY. And we have MRX over J. So same pa rin tayo, nabago lang value ni RX. So we have 59,500. And our RX will be, very good, 125 divided by 7,604,166.667. And we will be solving this na makukuha natin is 0.978 kilonewton per mm. And then, we store this to B. Okay? So with that, we can now solve for our resultant. PM is equal to the square root of PMX squared plus PMY squared. Then, na kay A, si PMX, na kay B naman si PMY. Then, makukuha nating value ni PMI equal daw kay 1.253 kilonewton per mm. And since ang hinahanap natin ulit is the stress, so let's just solve for the stress. Fv is equal to Pm over 0.707 W. And we have 1.253. And since again, this is in kilonewton, we multiply it by 1,000, magiging newton per mm na siya. Divided by 0.707 and our fillet weld size is 8 mm. So therefore, our stress will be equal to 221.456 megapascals. And this is now our final answer for letter B. And lastly, pinapahanap sa atin ang value ni maximum shear stress. So for our maximum shear stress, same formula again. Ang gagawin lang natin is to get the Pmax. Pmax is just equal to the square root of summation forces horizontal squared plus summation forces vertical squared. Okay, so sa ating horizontal, ang may horizontal lang tayo ay si PMX. At nasaan si PMX? Na kay A squared. Plus, ano naman, si V natin, meron tayong this one, yung PD natin, that is 0.28 plus na kay B. Then, square. Alright, then, makukuha natin ngayon na Pmax value will be equal kay 1.482 kilonewton per mm. And again, we are looking for the stress, solving using the formula Pmax over the area of our weld, which is 0.707 W. So substituting the value 1.482, again multiply it by 1,000 para maging Newton per mm. Then divide it by 0.707 multiplied by 8 mm as the fillet weld size. And our FV will be equal to 261.945 megapascals. And that is now our final answer.